Knifedope. More dope. Come and get your figs. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. Amazon dope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. Got one that just touched down, courtesy of the Amazon gods, probably about 20-30 minutes ago. So I rushed on back to the house so I can make this dope for y'all, or I'd rather share this dope with y'all. You know I'm doing it for the culture. Now, the other day on my Kaiser Mystic video, I had mentioned that I was contemplating buying the Mystic, but when I was looking at the specs, I thought perhaps it might have been a little bit too big, and so therefore I bought an entirely different knife. But then after reviewing that Mystic, I almost wonder if I made the right decision, because that Mystic is fantastic. Yeah, it's a big knife, but it carries so nice, and I was very impressed. So today's gonna be the day where I find out if I made that right decision. But in the meantime, today's unboxing knife is this one that I just had in the pocket today for the very first time. It was touch and go for a minute. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it or not. I felt it was perhaps a little bit too small. However, the decision has been made for me. As you can see here, the bitch bit me. And what they say is, once they bite you, it's yours. So as of this moment, this 3-inch McNeese Mac 2 is going to be in the collection. And let me tell you, she's a sharp little slicey hoe. But enough of that. Let's get to the dope. If you do enjoy the content, I'd ask that you would share, like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, goddammit. It does help the channel. It does trick that algorithm. And it does help your boy to go viral. Okay, enough of that shit. Okay, let's find out if I made that right decision or not. Uh-oh, we've got another Kaiser. Yep. Now, there was a point in time where I was real heavy duty in the Kaiser game, you know? There was a point in time actually where I believe I had more Kaisers than any other brand in the collection. That's no longer the case. I am now a Spyderco hoe. I think I got 22 Spydercos as of this morning. Oh, wait a minute, 23. I lied. 23 Kaisers, or rather Spydercos. But second on my in my collection is definitely Kaisers, and there's a reason for that. You know, what they give us for the price point is unmatched. You know, it's unrivaled. Fit, finish, tolerances, aesthetics, you name it, they got it. But enough of that. Let's get back to this. This is the Kaiser that we're going to be taking a look at. And this one's mine. This is one that I purchased. So let's find out if my instincts were right. Don't forget, when you see this coffin style box, you know it's premium dope. So that should give you an idea of the price point. Now, this is the Kaiser Militar. This is a Jonathan Styles design. And while I was prepping for this video, I did some research on Mr. Jonathan, and I like what I found out. Number one, he is the owner of the Newfoundland Knife Company. So if you might be familiar with that. But a couple of other things that I found out about him were some of the knife models that he's responsible for. 3 of them are from Kaiser, and 1 of them is from Concept. He's responsible for the Concept Tuckamore, the Kaiser Torngat, the Kaiser Teon, which looked really good to me, and then most importantly, the Kaiser Fighter. Now let me tell you why that's really important to me, the Kaiser Fighter. Aesthetically, it really didn't do much for me until I actually clicked on the picture and then did a little bit of dive into the description. The Fighter actually has a purple ribbon on the handle, which is in reference to the fight against cancer. My family directly has been ravaged from cancer. So once I found that out, man, this guy was just, he had a special place in my heart, you know? He really did. So shout out to him. But enough of that. Let's get to the dope. All right, here's the Militar in its closed position. This one came in at $159. I got it on Amazon, and it was through the Mojave Outdoors page. As the filming of this video, there was only 20 left. So if you like what you see, I advise you head over there. All right, we got multiple forms of deployment on this one. We've got this front flipper and cutout. I'm gonna use the cutout first. Woo! D10 is dialed the fuck in. Look at this buttery smooth action. Tons of room to disengage that lock. Let me try that front flipper. Okay, that's money right there. Now look at this front flipper. They took the jimping up and all the way over. That's fucking well done. Kudos to you, Kaiser. Oh, man. Now that feels great in the hand. We've got these nice, slightly contoured titanium handles with this beautiful, seamless, goddamn, that is seamless. Seamless micarta inlay on both sides of the handles. Now that transition is so well done that I would venture to say that rivals Riot on their ability to, at least on this knife, the way they did that inlay is fantastic. Nice bit of chamfering going on all around the entire handle. Like how they went ahead and instead of bringing that inlay to the edge, that's pretty cool. They actually they left an edge. Look at that. That's very intricate, yo. They left the edge of the titanium, so instead of the inlay running all the way to the edge of the handle, they cut it short to allow the titanium to be there. That looks goddamn good, man. Ergonomically, normally I'm not a fan of the finger placement on a handle. That's the main reason why I didn't buy the Quiet Carry 9. But that being said, on here, even though it's forcing me to choke back a little bit, I can still keep 4 fingers on the knife, still get my full purchase, no refund. We've got this beautiful S35 VN blade steel and this drop point apparatus, 3.35 inches. The overall size of the knife, 7.99. So it's right there kicking, biting at the heels of the Mystic. Love how they rounded off the bottom of the handle here. 3D milled titanium pocket clip is right hand tip up carry only. They've got tons of weight reduction milling going on inside there. There are no liners, it's just straight titanium. I'm really impressed with the action on this thing. Oh, goddamn. The blade stock thickness is 0.12 of an inch. Love Kaiser's stonewash finish. Very minimal billboarding. We've got that customary Kaiser logo on the show side and the Styles Design logo on the back. I don't know if you guys can see it. Weight on this thing came in at 3.92 ounces. Now, they said that he drew inspiration for this knife from hummingbirds' wing shape and their tail tip. I ain't gonna shit you. Not that familiar with hummingbirds, so I can't say if I see it or I don't see it. But that's irrelevant. When I did see this knife, there was one that immediately came to mind for me. So let's go ahead and put up some comparisons so I can show you guys that. First up is this one, the Kaiser Veritas. Well, now that I see him in person, perhaps it's maybe not as much of a, no, fuck it. I still think they look similar, but the Militar is bigger than the Veritas. Next up, gotta have some smock in your life, Spyderco smock. So the Militar is also bigger than that. Let's do a couple more, shall we? How about the knife that I didn't get? We're talking about the Paul Munko designed Kaiser Mystic. Well, now that I see them side by side, man, that Mystic looks like a giant compared to the Militar. Next up, the legendary Urban EDC F5.5, baby. So the Militar is also bigger than that. Let's do 2 more. God damn it, 2 more. The unofficial overseas knife of the channel, CJRB Echo. So the Militar is also bigger than that. Last but certainly not least, we got a Demko sighting. We're talking about the Demko AD 20.5 with that BGM regrind. So the Militar is also bigger than that. Yeah, people, I like this one. I know I say that a lot, but I can't help it. I like a lot of goddamn knives. But this one right here, for the price, you're getting a ton of material, fantastic build quality, and just a good good cutting tool. You know, we've got that full flat grind. It does get nice and thin behind the edge. Beautiful swedge on the spine of that blade. Yeah, I think I made the right decision. Not that there's anything wrong with that Mystic, but for me, I think the Militaur was the way to go. What do you fuckers think? Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time, cut something, cut someone, just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!